Today we'll be talking about AI credit cards. Yes, the future is here. Do we need AI credit cards or don't we need AI credit cards? What are AI credit cards? Let's see. So, AI featured cards or AI enabled cards. What are AI credit cards? Cred.ai and now Kimi K3 have made news that yes, AI credit cards are going to be a part of the future. How much and how less, that would be decided by you, the people. And so, what are AI featured cards? If your card presents features such as natural language processing or some AI, such as what would happen if I take a loan, what would happen if I invest in this bank, and what would happen if I invest in some company, what would happen if I plan to buy a new car. So these are AI features that your credit cards can present to you. But embedded intelligence in AI cards is a totally different thing. Embedded intelligence means you allow AI card to use your data, right? Use your real life data. The features that were present there would be like they can access your data, but they will ask you for what do you want, what is your recommendation towards it, while embedded intelligence would just say, I want to invest in this, I'm investing in buying a new Christmas tree because you are getting a bonus on Christmas. That is no explanation, but this is what embedded intelligence is. You have money, you don't use it, you don't enjoy, that is not right, so you have to enjoy. This is another example of embedded intelligence. And then another embedded intelligence card can say that, well, your friend's fridge is not working. I want you to order something, some good fridge, and I have got it through an auction. It is coming at a good price. I want to buy a fridge for your friend. Right? So these are two different things. Features, AI features in a credit card is like enhancing your credit cards. Asking natural language questions to the card, like can I buy a new car or should I sell a shop that I own in a mall to buy something new that I want. Say I want to buy a new LCD TV. Can I do that? Something like that. But embedded intelligence is it will automatically do things. That it will automatically see, oh, this price is right at this moment, I want to invest here. You were busy, you were sleeping, you were in a meeting, I took the decision on your behalf. Something like this, a super intelligence thing. Now, is it something scary? No. So is it something that you want? No. Right? So we need power in our hand too, even if we want intelligence to take over, even if we want intelligence credit cards, we want power in our hands. So AI, this is what I was just telling you, natural language processing, NLP. So it can talk to you, it can resolve your issues, it can resolve your long pending issues. Like suppose you have you are not a right candidate for loan. So what can you do? You can take something second hand, right? Or if you want something in your you have funds but you don't know where to invest, how to invest, such kind of answering financial LLMs can, deep learning can answer you, right? So now another thing that comes into AI credit cards is token versus credits, or you can say credit versus tokens. So what does it mean? It means that the credits of the credit card, we all have used credit card, we know what credits are. You go to market, you do shopping, you get some credit in your credit card, right? And tokens, we all have used AI, so we know that there are tokens, and in AI you get tokens and you have to use them and you buy them. So what if they both match, that you get credits for using tokens and vice versa? So this is a linking that latest model of AI credit cards are heard to be using. So this would be an incentive because people are like, everyone is like AI tokens, everyone likes to use AI, and they still that nobody wants a data center, that's a different thing, but this is it. Now, all this comes with possible problems. The problems is AI is not error free, right? AI often goes wrong. AI accuracy of algorithms is not 100%, right? So, what if you make a decision based on what the credit card said, or the credit card itself makes a decision on its own if you allow it? But would we allow it? That's another question. So if we allow it, or if we ask you that yes, this is the decision I'm making based on certain things, that based on the market value of say petrol, I want you to invest in some petrochemical companies shares. If something like this it presents to you and you say yes, or you have given it the full permission that you can do something like this, it is futuristic. We don't have such thing as of now. But if it invests on its own in some shares of some petrochemical company, and tomorrow the Red Sea is also closed, Strait of Hormuz is closed, then what would you do? The prices of petrol will go up, but you have bought the shares. And what if it buys the shares in a wrong thing, in a wrong company? Say a company that is situated in Suez Canal, and Suez Canal is also blocked. So something, a complex combination of things that happens. So how would you do that? How would you claim your money? It made an error. It didn't look at the market. It looked at the market value, but it didn't look at the futuristic possibilities. So can AI look into futuristic possibilities? The AI credit card? Till now, we don't know. As of now, nobody knows future. So how can it looks at the futuristic possibilities? So that is another possible problem that AI credit cards have to pass. What if all your AI takes over all your finances? That's another thing. What if it orders expensive things and you are always thinking, I won't buy that big 2 kg cake for my birthday because it is too expensive, but I love chocolate truffle cake from this bakery. And it orders that because you loved it and it knows you loved it. So it does something which is very cute, but inside your heart you say, I have earned this money and this is my hard-earned money. I don't want to spend in such things. So such kind of scenarios can be there, and such kind of scenarios are like, we still need some kind of decision making powers when we do such transactions. At the end of the day, AI should ask, and AI should give explanation in natural language to you that yes, this is the reason I'm suggesting you because you love 2 kg truffle cake with berries on it and you never buy it, and it's your birthday, it's a special day. And if it can convince you, then even your heart will say, okay, yes, I did that decision. It was my hard earned money. I did it, and yes, it is fine now. And one more thing, what if it deposit all your money in universal basic income funds? This is something which I'll talk sometime soon, universal basic income funds. But what if it deposit all your money there? It says, I'll take care of everything you need. I want everybody on the world to get equal things, even if they work, they don't work, even if they do something or they don't do something. So, this is something that, this is just an example that universal basic income, what if it gives all your money to some charity, right? Would you like that? And let's say I'll arrange your money somehow from somewhere because I have access to universal basic income. So these are certain things that are concerning for AI credit cards. Futuristic views. And if it goes right, well, everything goes right, then who is not happy? Everyone is happy. But we should be cautious. We should take some caution. Card managing, not just finances, but also what we eat, what we grow in garden, and even what we wear. If it can optimize everything, say there is an auction, it can buy me the best woolen coat that I want for Christmas, and it can tell me when to water the roses and when to water the guava tree, and what I should eat depending on my grocery, as well as what is in the fridge. It can talk to fridge. It is a super intelligence thing, and it is a too futuristic scenario that we can't even think of. But this is what AI credit cards are stepping into, and that we have sensed that. So optimizing or fulfilling, right? If it goes well, a card optimizing our spending, a card that tells us what we want to make for Christmas and even what we do on a new year. Right? What gifts should we buy for our neighbors? What gifts should we buy for our close people? What gifts should we buy for our children? All those things, it can be telling you at a very right price. Hey, this sale on Amazon.com, let's buy this for the new year right now, because if we wait 2 Sundays, its price would increase by $10. That's sure we should not wait it. I'm buying it for you. Something like this. So, welcome to a new world. Do we need such a card? Do we need such intelligent cards? More to come. Subscribe for updates. Thank you so much.